To understand the fundamentals of VPNs, we need to answer these two questions. What are VPNs and why do we need them? A VPN, or virtual private network, is a service that protects your internet connection and privacy online. It works by creating an encrypted tunnel for your data, which turns your data information into unreadable gibberish only decipherable using a key, which is known by your device, protecting your online identity by hiding your IP address and allowing you to use public Wi-Fi hotspots safely. When a client connects to the internet, client initiates a VPN connection. Before establishing a connection, endpoint must be authenticated. Once the connection is established, the client can securely access. Then why do we use VPNs? Using internet services involves transmitting very important information online, such as credit card, social security number, and personal information. VPN are used to extend geographic connectivity. When you connect to a VPN, your device communicates with the VPN server, which can be located anywhere in the world. The server then assigns you a new IP address, which corresponds to the location server rather than your actual location. This makes it appear as you're browsing from the location of the VPN server. VPN are also used to reduce transit times in certain situations. If your ISP, internet service provider, routing is inefficient, using a VPN could lower latency. It is important to note that VPN works by routing your traffic through its own server, essentially becoming a middleman between you and the website you want to visit. VPN improve productivity in several ways, either it being getting access to geo-restricted contents, improving security, increasing privacy, or ad blocking. VPN can simplify network technology. This takes into consideration unified access. This means remote users and different office can access the same internal network, making network topology simpler. It reduces hardware requirement and ease network management. VPN also provide global networking. This global network servers allow you to spoof your location and bypass restrictions to unblock online content that would normally be available in specific country. VPN components are as follows: VPN client, network access server, tunnel terminating device, and a VPN protocol. There are two main types of VPN that people can use to securely connect to corporate network. There is the remote access VPN, which is enable user to connect to their devices to a network from outside their organization's office. This device-to-network approach typically involves a user connecting their laptops and other devices to a network through their VPN. Advanced VPN technology enables security check to be carried out to ensure the device is secure before granting permission to connect. The second type is site-to-site VPN, which enables connection between multiple networks. This network-to-network approach is typically used to connect multiple offices or branch location to a central office. This VPN encryption is useful to organizations with several offices based in various geographical locations. Now I will introduce to you the key points when selecting an appropriate VPN, and there are as follow. Compatibility, to ensure that the VPN is compatible with all your devices and operating systems. Privacy and security, a VPN which offers strong encryption protocols to ensure your connection is secure. Capacity, this simply means the VPN can ensure multiple simultaneous connection. The cost, consider a budget concept and compare it with the feature offered by the VPN. And remember, free VPN may not offer the same level of security and privacy as paid ones. And lastly, the vendor support. Good customer support can be crucial if you run into any issue or have questions about setting up and using a VPN. In this second part of VPN fundamentals, we will explain the core functionality of VPN, security, and topology. The core functionality of VPN are encapsulation, encryption, and authentication. In the previous section, we saw that when you connect to the internet with a VPN, it creates a connection between you and the internet that surrounds your internet data like a tunnel. The data packets your device sends are encrypted, which means they are wrapped in an outer packet that contain routing information. There are several protocols used for encapsulation in VPNs, including Point-to-Point Tunneling Protocol, PPTP, Layer 2 Tunneling Protocol with IPsec, L2TP IPsec, the Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol, SSTP, and OpenVPN. Each of these protocols offers different level of security and speed. The PPTP encrypt your data in packets and send them through a tunnel it creates over your network connection. In the L2TP IPsec, L2TP encapsulates the data but isn't adequately encrypted until IPsec wraps the data again with its own encryption to create 2 layers of encryption. SSTP, for its ability to transport data through the secure socket layer natively supported on Windows. SSL is also used in conjunction with the Transport Layer Security, TLS. The OpenVPN is a recent open-source tunneling protocol that uses AES 256 bits encryption to protect data packets. Then, the encapsulated data is encrypted to ensure they can't be read or intercepted during transmission. Common VPN encryption technologies used are Triple Data Encryption Standard, 3DES, the Secure Socket Layer, and the OpenVPN. The encapsulated and encrypted data is transmitted through the VPN tunnel to its destination. The last and final steps are decapsulation and decryption at the destination for use. Security in firewall is managed by 4 main technologies. We have the firewall, IPsec server, the AAA server, and the Radius. VPN firewalls are typically installed at the server end of VPN, either at the front or back of the VPN server. They may come as software, hardware, or an all-inclusive device. In the context of VPN, an IPsec server is a server that handles the encryption and decryption of data in an IPsec VPN. AAA, which stands for Authentication, Authorization, and Accounting, plays an important role in security. Authentication, which involves user providing information about who they are. Authorization is where the user can be granted privilege to access certain areas in the network system, and accounting, which keeps tracks of user activity while the users are logged into a network. When Radius server authenticate a VPN user imitates VPN connection, VPN server sends credentials to Radius server, the Radius server authenticates the user, and VPN server establishes a connection. Topologies in VPN are of 4 types. We have the hub and spoke, point-to-point, full mesh, and star topologies. In a hub and spoke topology, each individual spoke connected to the remote office is communicated securely with the central device. A separate and secure tunnel is established between the hub and each individual spoke. A persistent connection is established between an organization's main office and their branch offices using a third-party network or the internet. In a point-to-point topology, offices at different locations can directly communicate with each other without IPsec failure. This topology treats 2 endpoints as 2 peer devices participating in communication. Only regular IPsec or IPsec GRE is assigned for the tunnel, as any of the peer devices can initiate communication. The full mesh topology is suitable for complicated networks where all peers communicate with one another. Device-to-device communication in this network takes place with unique IPsec tunnel, and a peer-to-peer connection is established between each device. The last topology is the star topology. This topology allows all remote branches to securely communicate with corporate headquarters. The interconnection between branches is not allowed. The central site plays a major role in this topology. If it fails, all connection goes down. In the star topology, attackers must first compromise the central network before being able to compromise another. New sites can easily be added, and only the central sites need to be updated.